A colonial settler government in South Africa built apartheid, a system so brutal the entire African continent rose up and cut the country off from the world. Apartheid wasn't just segregation, it was legalized theft of land, destruction of families, and the denial of basic human rights to millions of black South Africans, and the regime was propped up by the old colonial order. In those dark days of apartheid, South Africa's government was brutally enforcing racial segregation. Black South Africans had no political power, their land stolen, their movements controlled. It was a crime against humanity. And Africa refused to stay silent. While many powerful Western nations looked the other way, newly independent African states refused to accept it. In the 1960s, the Organization of African Unity declared apartheid a crime against humanity and called for total isolation of South Africa. Flights were banned. Trade was cut. South African teams were barred from African sports. Neighbors shut their borders. Even passports from South Africa were rejected across the continent. And it wasn't just words. Nigeria poured money into Mandela's ANC. Tanzania opened its doors to exiled leaders. Zambia gave safe haven to fighters. Poor nations, only recently free themselves, sacrificed their economies to choke apartheid. This united African resistance forced the world to pay attention. By the 1980s, global sanctions followed. But Africa lit the first spark. Think about the courage it took. Young, fragile nations risking everything, choosing principle over profit, just to stand with their brothers and sisters under apartheid rule. Mandela's freedom is remembered worldwide, but Africa made it possible. Do you believe today's African Union still has the courage to act with the same unity? Let's talk in the comments.